So let's open the file we saved last time, which contains the balance sheet, cash flow statements, income statements, as well as daily stock return data. So also we have the insider trading and general information. Right? Remember that's what we created last time by pulling different sets of data from Profit.com's website. This is again the Power BI desktop window. So if you want to open the core editor window, you need to go to transform data, and that's going to open the core editor here. So those queries are already set up, and you can just run those queries to pull data from Profit.com's API and then import those data into Power BI desktop, okay, for further processing, okay, either making visuals or set up data models, okay. Before I do that, I want to still change this stock symbol parameter. Instead of the American Airline, I still want to use the Apple as example, okay. So I change this value to Apple AAPL, and I'm going to apply those queries. Just go to this button, okay. Under the Home tab, there's a close and apply, and you can click there and you click on apply. Then the queries are going to be implemented, okay. So once you click on apply, you can now go to the Power BI desktop window, okay. Here you can see we're under the model view, okay. So previously we are mostly working on this report view where we construct views, okay. But now I want to focus on this model view. So here we can see all the data sets. This is a general data. That's a general data set, right? And this card corresponds to the insider trading data set. This card, of course, corresponds to the quarterly balance sheet. Okay, so you have each different card representing a particular data set here. Okay, here in this model view, those cards are kind of standing alone. Okay, they are not connected. There's no lines connecting them. Okay, so basically here we do not have any relationship set up yet. Okay, sometimes Power BI will set up relationships automatically, okay, based on its own understanding about those data sets. Sometimes Power BI can detect certain relationships between those data sets and set up those relationships for you automatically. But for my experience, I don't really appreciate that effort because I find those relationships are not really what I wanted to set up. Okay, so here, fortunately, in this case, Power BI didn't really find any easy relationships to set up. So all the tables, all the data sets are not really connected in any way. Okay. So next, we're going to set up some relationships to really have a what do we call a data model. All right. Without those connections, those are just kind of standing alone, independent data sets. Okay. Once they have connections between each other, then we call that a data model. Well, in case you do not have a kind of clean slate, I mean, sometimes Power BI do this. It just use its own knowledge to generate some relationship that Power BI think it's necessary or reasonable. Okay, so if you see in the model view again, if in the model view here, the different data sets somehow connected by those relationships, those lines. Okay, I would suggest you delete them. Okay, so that we can start from a clean slate to understand the relationship better. Okay, so sometimes if you have many data sets, they cannot be put in one kind of one view. So you can just kind of zoom in this view. Okay, the zoom in is here. Okay, you can make it smaller so you can see the all the data sets are listed here and they are somehow connected through Power BI automatically generated relationships. So there's a properties pane. You can kind of expand this pane here, and you can see if you click on one of the relationships. Okay, the properties pane is going to show you the relationship here. So that's from quarterly cash flow symbol to general symbol. So these two data sets are connected through this column symbol. All right. So if they have the same symbol, they are considered as connected. All right. And this relationship is a many to one relationship. So we're going to explain those relationships in more details later. So for now, I just want to show you this model view in a little bit more details. And if you in case you have those relationships already set up by Power BI, you want to actually remove them. So how to remove them? You just click on the line. Okay, here for example, just click on one of the line and right click and delete. Okay, so it's gonna ask you whether you want to delete. That's fine, just delete it. Okay, so just do this for all the connection lines. Okay, click on the line, right click, then delete. Yes. Okay, try to get rid of all of them and we can start from scratch. There's the last one here. Okay, you may not see it. And again, right click and delete. All right, so I guess there's no more relationships and you can kind of shrink this pane. Okay, now the 1 to 3 4 5 6 cards, 6 data sets, they are not connected, they are standalone.